just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic. And it can save you from your past. This bond is always gonna last. When nothing else makes sense, just dance.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Sims 4 Realm of Magic with our little full house. We've got one little sleeping Seraphiel who's apparently feeling insecure. Again, still don't know how toddlers can do that. Twins have been just using the potty, that's all good. Melanie's just going to go and grab breakfast for them because it's 8 in the morning, so... Castiel's going to need to have a nice cereal, as does Asriel as well. Asriel, who... Okay, they're both coming out. They're just like, Auntie Melanie, it's time for breakfast. And she's like, coming kids, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Sachi Boy's up. He's... Oh, Sachi Boy. God, man. I feel bad for you. You have just the worst luck, apparently. I was thinking of having Sachi Boy... He needs to go and speak to... He needs to learn one more Untamed spell. He needs to... Oh, he's got pretty much all of them except Strangefy. That's actually pretty decent. And his Practical Magic's still a long way off. But I think he actually needs to go and do some things before he can get the last of his, like, things. You making tea? Yeah, so what I want him to do is I want him to focus on magic. The last little dregs of magic. Then he can kind of just completely forget about it. But for now I'm just going to have him do yoga despite the fact that it's freezing outside. You never texted me back. Hughes! For love of God, he's married. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. For God's sakes, Hugh. Hugh just doesn't stop. Also, apparently, Emrys has upset some Sims, probably Hugh, and Hugh is just probably just bitching about Emrys to the entire Magic Realm right now. He's just like, he doesn't text me back, guys. He doesn't text me back, and it's like, well, he's got a life. Sorry, he's not going to text you back every day. I don't know what's going on with Emrys and Hugh. I don't know what's going on with Hugh. Hugh's got like a really weird obsession with Emrys. And like Hugh, like I know that Hugh hates children, but you know Emrys doesn't. Melanie's hair has actually grown out quite a bit. She's like, "All right, kids, where are you? Are you?" She's like, "Come on, Asriel, it's breakfast time." He's like, but I don't want to sit in the high chair. The high chair's not fun. Oh, look, Castiel's eating. It's finished already. Look at that cute little bean. Okay, he gets to be let out then. You get to be let out, and Castiel has still got... Yeah, his imagination's just reached level 4, but his movement and thinking still have a way to go as well. So I'm thinking we do some flashcards with Asriel. She's in a pretty decent mood. She's a little dazed. She does need to go to the bathroom. This is probably something she's going to need to do first. But Castiel can just go and play with the shapes for now. He can study the shapes for now, because I'm going to have her just go and have breakfast. Oh, Sachi Boy, is it that cold outside? Okay, so I was playing around in Cass because I had to go and fix Melanie's hair, and I also had to fix some stuff for Sagittarius. I left the crying eyes on him, and I thought to myself I wanted to switch up Morgan's hairstyle, so he's still looking quite dazed. He still looks like he's high as a kite, which I absolutely think is hilarious. But I gave him a new haircut, and I absolutely love this hair on him. I think it actually suits him really well. There's something about it I just absolutely love on him. Poor guy is dazed as all hell. And I think... Oh, you've got teary eyes as well, I think. Nope, I think he's just high as a kite. He's just high as a kite. From apparently crying and just being sick in general. Which is probably not a good thing. Just research some gardening on the PC for now. Because that's what you need to do. Can't see each other before the wedding, Irene. She's got things she needs to do. She's like got plans. Also, there's nowhere for them to learn logic, so Morgan's kind of stuck for a while. She's on the floor, that's why. She did not get that text because she apparently crashed out on the floor. Go to bed. Go to bed, love. Emrys is also apparently on the... Oh, that was too... That's a true bro right there. A true bro sees you passed out on the floor and will pass out on the floor with you. Just leave him there for now and just sort of do the gardening. You've got to harvest a plant, but also there's just things you really need to do. Okay, so harvest the strawberries and then just weed the plants. Weed them, they don't need to be watered, which is a good thing. And then also just harvest the rest of them. Harvest and sell them. Go to sleep. Sagittarius does have a plan. I'm going to talk about his little plan quickly. But now, so Sagittarius knows exactly what he wants in life. He wants to get back with Caleb because he realized what a mistake it was, and the fact that, you know, he has someone to blame for that. So Sagittarius' first thing he's going to do is finish up getting all his magic sorted. Once he gets his magic sorted, he doesn't need to worry about his magic ever again. Then he's going to go and stand up to his father. He's going to go march over to the Blackwood house. He's going to fight his father verbally and turn him into an object. And then he's going to go and try and get Caleb back. Which will be a good thing for him. It'll be a good thing. For him, how are the kids? Also, this house really needs to be cleaned up. Aw. Morgyn and Alessandra are getting along. He's just like, oh, and she's just the cutest kitty. If only you knew. My power grows. Oh, you got a talent point. Oh, that's so cool. What can we put it on? Currently he's got Experimenter, Spellcaster Socialite, Tame the Untamable, obviously. Master Duelist, Master Caster, his casting spells don't fail. Spellcast Spectral Reach, Power Shunt, what does that do? Oh, you can cast long distances. Okay. Power Shunt, Discharge. This I understand because he did Overload and I think died and came back to life. Well, that's canon now for my game at least. Knowledge is Magic, Moat Hound, Charge Control. Could have him protected from curses. Could be useful. And Magical Resonance. I'm gonna protect him from curses. There we go. Emrys, I know you have been avoiding me. That was very sinister for him. That was very sinister even for like, that was just so sinister. I think Aine knows something. Vanessa wants to hang out. Oh, she wants to go clubbing. I would, but you're asleep and you're kind of confined to the house for now. Oh no, did you have an accident? Oh, you poor thing. Oh, you poor thing. Okay, let's go and feed Seraphiel for now. Let's feed him some healthy peas. It's all these kids eat. They eat cereal and peas. It's all they live on. But that was so ominous. That was such an ominous text. I think Emrys might have to go and investigate what's going on there. But I'll just have him head to the bathroom first and then we can deal. Alright. Let's go and travel with let's travel with Emrys. Aine doesn't like him and she's been sending him texts. And I think she knows something related to the miracle child. So Aine's actually texted Emrys to come round. And he's like, okay, we need to talk. Why have you been sending me all these weird cryptic texts? Like, what is going on? And she's like, well, that's because I know, and I figured I'd come and talk to you. He's like, what do you know? What exactly do you know, Aina? She's like, I know. I know about little Seraphiel. He's like, what about Seraphiel? He's a little miracle child. Morgyn, I wouldn't expect him. She's like, you weren't expecting a little child that wasn't conceived through ritual. Sammy B, you absolute deviant, you. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, Seraphiel was a miracle. We didn't do a ritual. We didn't do anything. He just sort of turned up out of nowhere. How was I supposed to, like, know? Like, something was odd was going to happen. We were literally just fooling around and having fun, and next thing you know, Seraphiel was conceived. She's making food now, but he's like, look, I want to understand what it is you want from me. You trying to threaten or blackmail me? Like, what is it you know about my son? She's like, it's not Morgan's. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean Seraphiel isn't Morgan's? She's like, it's not Morgan's. He's like, how dare you accuse me of cheating on Morgan? She's like, I'm not accusing you of cheating on Morgan. I completely believe that you have not cheated on him. But the child is still not Morgan's. He's like, well then whose could it be? It's certainly not Hugh's. Little have they realised that somebody has been listening on in this conversation and having a... Where is he? Gone, but someone has just quickly left the place, because I think I have a sneaking suspicion of who Seraphiel's real father might be. Don't struggle, I hate it when they struggle too much. What? Why is he getting so many weird texts? Why is he getting so many weird texts from people? He's like, look, the kid has to be Seraphiel's. We can do a paternity test and everything. It's gonna be his. It's like, it'll show up as Morgan's on the results, but the blood in that child is not Morgan's. He's like, please, can you just talk to me in layman's terms and tell me what on earth you're talking about? She's like, there's demon blood in that child. It's like, what are you talking about? How is there demon blood in my son? He's an angel. He's a literal angel. She's like, that's not an angel. That's not an angel. Seraphiel is a demon child. How else was he conceived without the use of a fertility ritual? He's like, you're talking crazy. You're talking crazy. See, he's a miracle child. He's a miracle child. She's like, that's not a miracle child. Morgan came to me confused of how this child was conceived. Samuel and I went and did our research, and we figured out that it wasn't a fertility ritual or some miraculous, immaculate conception. There was a demon involved. He's like, I don't talk with demons. Like, I don't believe in demons, despite the one that's upstairs right now. She's like, how do you think the twins were conceived? Yeah. She is dropping a load of truth bombs on Emrys right now. He's like, it was a fertility ritual to conceive the twins. Like, that was just things how they go. Morgan never tells me how these rituals go. She's like, maybe you should ask him how the fertility ritual went initially, because there was a debt to pay after Morgan paid it, and now the demons are coming to collect for Seraphiel. He's like, alright, you're insane. You're insane. I don't know how you used to be Morgan's teacher. I don't even know how you used to be an untamed sage. She's like, hey, I was the best untamed sage, but I had a higher calling to go to. That's why he became the next sage. He's like, this woman is absolutely insane. So yeah. We wanted to know where Seraphiel came from. Seraphiel came from a demon. Seraphiel came from a demon. I don't know which demon. There's a good chance it was Sammy B. There's a good chance it was Sammy B because Morgan, during the conception of the twins initially, Morgan had initially the demon, like the demon magic in him that was going to help that sort of helped conceive the twins. But the demon magic must have lingered there, because when Morgan and Emrys had some woo-woos again for funsies after the twins were born, because, parents who just can't keep their hands off each other, demon blood kicked in, and Emrys was able to carry to term a very uncomfortable pregnancy, which resulted in Seraphiel. Seraphiel is technically Morgan's child. There is Morgan's DNA in him, but in full occultic nature, it's not Morgan's true child. So Seraphiel is Morgan's child. Seraphiel is Morgan's child. The family tree will confirm that, and I'll show you it. If we look at the family tree, that's not where the family tree is. That's not where the family tree is. You can see that Seraphiel is indeed Morgan and Emrys' child. However, Seraphiel has demon blood in him, and majority of that there's very little spellcaster blood in him. Seraphiel is. There's a very good chance that Seraphiel is actually a hybrid. He's like, you think he looks like a little angel. Look at him toddling along. He's a little angel. He is a little angel, and he's absolutely freaking adorable. But it seems that Sammy B's demon blood has kind of interfered, and this one's going to be a little bit of a wild card. Like, we knew there was something special about this kid. It being demon blood was not what we were expecting. And Aina knew. Like, she spoke with Sammy B about it, and Sammy B, figured it out. Was like, realized it must have been his demon blood that had not left Morgyn after the initial payment. I'm actually going to send Emrys off to bed because he is just like, I don't think he can deal right now. He's just like, God, I'm too angry, but I don't want to get into a fight with Morgyn over this. I need to go to sleep, and I'll talk to him about this tomorrow. Morgyn, meanwhile, he just feels like just awful right now. He just feels awful right now. Okay, go to the bathroom then. Go to the bathroom, and Sachi Boy can just, be on twin duty. For now, I think, yeah, she's having a little relaxed time. Sachi Boy, go and just check on the twins. Why are you? You need attention. Oh, okay. Cheer up the toddler by just being super friendly. Give him a cuddle. Oh God, everyone's like phones going off. Irone's saying it's aliens night, and she wants to duel Morgyn. She wants to duel him under a guise, but that's not happening. Sachi Boy, where are you going off to? Castiel, no. Castiel, no. Stay in here, so. And then, Sachi Boy will just, give you snuggles in a second. Oh no, he's turned up. Okay. Morgyn has now noticed, because Emrys does say that, he doesn't ever leave him alone. He doesn't ever leave him alone. So I'm just gonna have Morgyn just sort of yell at Hugh to just go the away. Just, will you stop stalking my husband, Hugh? Like, I'm a more powerful untamed sage than you are. Don't you get on my bad side. Just absolutely yell at him for just stalking Emrys. Just be like, will you please just stop, okay? Okay, he's just doing it himself. He's just like, look, you've been turning up and texting Emrys all the time. You need to stop and learn when to step back and just accept things. He's like, your marriage is not gonna last. Your marriage is not gonna last. We all know you were pursuing him first, and you know that it's not really love on your part. He's like, okay, that's it. It's like, okay, you wanna go mess? He's like, you wanna mess with the sage of, you wanna mess with the great Morgyn, Amber, you and me now, magic jewel. Oh man, this, like, it's all just happening now. He's now just dueling Hugh's now, just like, you stay away from my husband, you. Even Aine's just like, oh, Morgyn. God, there's 3 untamed sages in one place. This is not good. Morgyn lost the duel. He's just like, ooh, Hughes. Can't believe Morgyn lost that duel. That's not good. He's like, Aine, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, we need to talk about your son, Seraphiel. He is a demon child. He's like, demon child, why are you telling me this now? It's like, why are you telling me this now when I have to deal with goddamn Hugh trying to steal my husband? Why is everything going wrong lately? She's like, Sammy B is Seraphiel's father, kind of. I know you're also his father, and Emrys is his father as well, but, Sammy B's blood is in that child, okay? Samuel's blood is in that child. Oh, that's cute. He's like, oh, what are you talking about? She's like, you still had the demon blood in you when you did the thing,
Sherard.
when you did the thing with Emrys, the demon blood just helped conceive a child. It wasn't immaculate conception. This was demon magic at work here. She's like, I'm trying to help you out, Morgyn. Morgan's just like, I mean, he's in a happy mood because his kid's like grown up, but he's just like, oh man, this has not been my day. This has not been my day. Hughes wants to steal my husband. I mean, my kids are the most precious things ever, but it turns out my little angel might actually be a little demon. I need to get away from this place for a while, I think. Oh god, I don't feel well. Okay, now I know why. He's got a stomach bug. He's got a stomach bug. That's why he's acting like he's in labor when he's not. He's like, oh man. I feel bad for Morgyn. It's bad enough that Hughes has been trying to pursue Emrys, and Emrys just won't have it. But oh man. Hugh kicked his ass, and then he just found out that, you know, his little miracle child who's taking a nap right now, his little miracle child might actually have demon blood in him and be a hybrid. Oh, I feel bad for Morgyn. I feel so bad for him. It's not just going his way, is it? Not to mention the house is in shambles. Sachi boy! Okay, you've been frickin' seeing stars again, haven't you? Can you just help Morgyn out and just repair and just, like, fix this entire place? Just clean this whole house up for him, because I think Morgyn just cannot deal right now. Oh, no. I don't know. Okay, so because his spells go wrong, right? He cloned a broken toilet somehow. And Melanie's gonna wet herself if she's not careful. If he sets this one on fire, then... Why don't you try and repair it? Sajiboy's just like, oh, this is not a good day. That wasn't what I wanted to do at all. Well, he cleaned it. He cleaned it. She's just like, how have you managed to clone this thing? Look, this is how you do it, Sajiboy. She's like, there, see, it's fixed. Now get out so I can pee. The phrase, you know, chaos reigns in this house is something of a, it's not good. Even Melanie is just like, oh man, I'm going to bed. This is way too much for me to deal with. Currently, there's just a toilet in the frickin' thing. And then she just walked in on Sajiboy. My god. Like... And the, like, oh, this was crying. Okay, just check on Castiel, see what's wrong. Oh, he's got low attention, that's why. This one's fine though, he's just sad and tired. Go to bed. I don't know what's up with Sajiboy. You need to go to bed, son. You need to go to bed and reset yourself. Oh man, the curses is not good. That's just... Oh god, this is a chaotic episode, people. This was just a chaotic episode in general. Like, Emrys is just like, oh god, what do I do? She's freaking getting a call from work. You know, just miss work today. You don't freaking care. She's like, I'm not going into work today. Morgan's gone off to sleep. He's just had way too much to deal with. He lost a battle against Hughes, and he does not like Hughes now. I mean, he absolutely hated Aine. But I think... No, I'm not going to say he's going to want to take out the next stage of Untamed Ducks. He's got... Here's the thing, he's got the Book of Chaos. He has the means to do it. He has the means to do it, but he'll only do it if it's required of him. If there is like a... Like, if Samuel Blaze, if Sammy B comes and says, yeah, I kind of need payment for the fact that you're... for something, he'll just say, I know someone you can take out. Emrys did a good job. Aren't you a smart, you little bean? Thought you were going to have breakfast. Come on, eat food, for God's sakes. And it's just all happening today. It was just all happening today. I don't know what... Oh man, this was just such a chaotic episode. I don't even know. How can you not eat frickin' breakfast? Come on. Emrys is the only one up. Emrys, who's dealing with a little bit of a crisis and a house in shambles currently. It's like, okay, so he's just like heard a bit of a bombshell from Aina. Aina, who, you know, now we know why the cryptic texts were happening. Although everyone else is just now sending him cryptic texts, like, struggling. That was creepy. And he's just like, what do I do about this? It's like, my little boy's an angel. There's no way he could have evil demon blood in him. This just doesn't make sense. He might need to go and do some research into vampirism. Maybe. Or talk to a vampire. He could talk to the Church of Night. He knows they're around. And they probably know more about this kind of thing. He could talk to Caleb. But Caleb doesn't really know much about vampire lore. Like, he's, like, going to the magic school is not an option because Hughes is there. Hughes is there and Hughes will just try and pursue him. Hughes, who can't stop, by the way. And Morgyn will not, like, Morgyn won't want him to go to the magic school knowing that he's there. So it's a bit of a, like, it's a bit of a crazy thing. It's a bit of a crazy thing. Like, I'm thinking, though, maybe he does go. The Church and I could be moving on soon. Maybe he talks to them. Maybe he talks to Lady Briarheart. Because Sachi Boy would have told them about the Church of Night. And how they're around. He's met the twins. He's met the Briarheart twins, so he knows they're around. Like, Alessandra knows something is up. Even if she's going to jump into a litter box to do her business. So he knows something's, like, up with this kid now. He doesn't know if Aina's telling the truth. He doesn't know if she's just saying that to sort of cast doubts on him. But, you know, we know that things are just starting to get a little bit hectic. Poor Morgyn, though. I feel so bad for Morgyn. Oh, God, you're just feeling awful. Are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to, like, wrap this episode up now, because the chaos is just getting too much. The chaos is getting too much. Hughes wants to pursue Emrys, and Morgyn is going to, you know, kill him if he has to stop her, to protect Emrys. Emrys has just heard a bit of a bombshell. Actually, both Emrys and Morgyn have heard a bombshell about their son. Like, poor Seraphiel, he's just like a helpless little toddler currently. And as far as they're aware, there's demon blood in this cute little angel. Like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Look at that cute little face. Look at that cute little face. Like, how could that be? How could that be evil? How could that have evil in it? He's just too precious. But oh look, he's dreaming of dragons. That's how freaking cute he is. So, I'm gonna say we wrap this episode up here. There was so much chaos. There was just so much chaos. Oh man. Oh man. So much chaos. I'm gonna finish this episode here. Morgan's still gorgeous, by the way, and I love his new hair. Okay, next episode, I'm thinking we do the wedding. I'm thinking we do the wedding. I swear if that's Hughes. The skin is the best part. Who is sending these really okay, excuse my language here, people, but who is sending these up texts to Emrys? Jesus, that was the struggle part. That was the skin is the best part. I swear to God, if there's a cult coming for Emrys, then, you know, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good, but I'm absolutely terrified for him now. I'm absolutely terrified for him. I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I gotta get rid of that freaking toilet as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, because I'm getting scared now. Bye bye.